What's happening, Lego Maniacs? Boy, do I have something exciting for you today. I got this cool police station that I built. And I have been working on this for a few months now. I got a nice little bunch of Legos on Facebook Marketplace for $40 in the beginning of January. It's now April. Nope, sorry, it's still March. End of March. So I found this lady on Facebook Marketplace. She was selling up her son's old toys. Best way to get Lego. So for $40, I paid her for a police station from 2013 or 2014, which was almost complete. Downside was a lot of the white bricks, most of the white bricks were changed colors from the sun. I did use a lot of them. You can see like this one here, this corner piece. Same for these two, but the bottom one's pretty bad. A lot of the pieces I turned around on the inside, so I could still use them. These are mostly new bricks on this side, basically all. You can see this one is it's got the discoloration also. So I got this police station and a bunch of other vehicles too. Some guys that did volcanoes, which I didn't even know about. Which this set was actually complete here. This was during my dark days of Lego when I was not collecting. So all in all, I got a bunch of money essentially in this project. I did get some pieces from this set, this lunar space station that I picked up for $20. It was on clearance. It was definitely down from $40. Oh, it was $59. I got it for $20, which I feel is a pretty good deal for 500 bricks. I'll take it. And these windows were great because I used them up here, and I actually have 2 left. I only used 5. So I'm just going to give you a little tour of this here. So this is the main entrance for vehicles, at least. This little building here would be like a little toll booth here to open up this gate. Boom, which that came from the old police station. The gate did. I set this, well, hang on, we gotta get rid of this guy here. This monster truck police guy. I'm gonna set it on these 3 base plates here, which are from a set from early in the 90s, maybe 94 or something. Intercoastal Seaport, which me and my brother got when we were kids. I don't really have the set anymore, but I still have the base plates. So I figured they'd come in handy. And so I really built this thing around the base plate. And it really ballooned in size, I gotta be honest with you. I was not planning on building something this big. It's probably 4 times bigger than I was planning on building. So it's actually a police station, and then it's kind of a half a county jail, which is where these residents, we'll call them, are located. Right here, I got this little door that opens up for I got an ambulance here that I picked up at a bricks and minifigure store for about $10. So in case of emergencies in the jail, ambulance can pull in here, open up the hatch, and emergency crew can run in there and grab that inmate. You can see here we got a couple beds. This would be if police officers or correctional officers had to work, I don't know, triple shift or something and had to sleep in between. This is just a lady doing her work on a computer, another computer station. And then this is a conference room upstairs. You got somebody talking about something. And these guys open up right here. So you can look into the conference room. And they're actually having a pizza party in there. Yummy. And a couple guys. He looks like a police chief or something. And this guy looks like I don't know, maybe some sort of police guy. A couple people in the back there. And we got the police helicopter up here, which came with the police station. I didn't actually build that myself. Perhaps I'll upgrade it one day. The solar panels came from that lunar space station. And we got a little garden here. The Octon Man can take a little break. He's maybe waiting for a friend to get out of, lockup. Posted his bail. You have a little cigarette break out in the garden. Oh, and you got this little garage here with this super cool police car with a supercharger. Woo! Chase down any bad guys. Got that for $5 at a bricks and minifigure store. And we'll just do a look around the outside first. This side I actually completed last. I got all those white pieces or most of them anyway, at a bricks and minifigure store where you can buy the parts by the pound. This goes to the conference room. And got another pilot hanging out over here. The back is pretty cool. You got my kind of idea was that it was one old building built over here first, and then they which this is the jail side, and then they kind of built the police station on, connecting it and building a bridge, and really making the building a lot more fancy than it was before. So that's the conference room again from the other side. We're gonna move this helicopter. Flying off to fix a crime. This back portion opens up so you can access the minifigures inside. Just the same view as before from the other side. And having a cup of coffee, maybe flirting a little bit. Hey girl, you looking good in that uniform. All right, stop. Behave yourself. There's the front view of the ambulance. And these two hoodlums look like they're starting trouble in the back of the police station. Maybe taking a smoking break. Special kind of smoke. I got a couple more vehicles right here. Also from the Lego Movie. This one, it's actually missing the spoiler. I gotta grab that. And then this one I got at Bricks and Minifigure store for $5. Needs a little bit of an upgrade. We'll probably get to that. Make it a little bigger. I feel like it could maybe be closer to the size of this ambulance. Definitely. And over here you can see the conference room. Not conference room. Some workstations. And over here you got some solitary confinement cells, some solitary housing unit or segregation cells. We're gonna get rid of these police cars. And now we'll show you this side. We got a satellite dish up top. little ladder so they can get up to the helicopter pad. And on this side, got a little break room. You can see a water container in there. Police officer taking a break. Got some inmates. This one's sitting on the toilet. He's just being a hoodlum. Standing on top of the toilet, probably yelling at someone passing by. We got arsenal here. Some stuff for the SWAT team or the CERT team. Handcuffs, a couple helmets in there. That door opens. This would be locked door, of course. Probably a guy keeping an eye on the stuff too. I might have to set a post in there. I'd like to put some propane tanks or something under there. I just haven't done that yet. And that's pretty much a 360, so let's see. I'm going to show you a couple things that open. And I actually set it on this glass table here. It was getting quite heavy to move, but this top of the table spins, which makes it so much easier to access everything. So yeah, that helped out a lot. All right, so these guys open up here. And we got another guy working on a computer. This is where the inmates can either talk to their lawyer or their girlfriend. Hey, baby, you won't get me out again? And we got a bad cop keeping an eye on him. And we got a cop here keeping an eye on this this girl out here. Oh, nice little waiting area here for anyone waiting for their visitors or for somebody being interrogated, like here in the interrogation room. He's got a tape. We have a tape. We know you did it. Oh, officer, please. Just let me go. Another guy working on a workstation. And this would be the intake area. We got one cop entering information in the computer, having a little coffee break. This cop's bringing in these two guys here. And they have uniforms already, so I would say they're probably on like a court out count or something. Just staying at this jail for a couple weeks or whatever. This guy's taking their mugshot. Pretty standard, basic old cop uniform, which apparently I only have two of. I used to have way more of those guys, but the sands of time. I got this other police car. A little motorcycle there. And let's see, I gotta move this ambulance here. This actually opens up more. We're gonna close that one. And we got a stairwell because you need to get up and down the stairs. Can't climb ladders everywhere, although we do have a ladder up to the roof, which really I just ran out of stairwells. I may get another stairwell one of these days and make a stairwell go up to the roof. But for now, they're using a ladder because they don't want to encourage the regular citizens from going up to the roof. And this is a construction worker. He was just visiting one of his buddies, trying to get him out. And down here, a little glass door. We might make that a more of a solid door. And you can see I got a red toolbox, couple tools. This guy's the maintenance guy of the whole police station / jail. So any toilet problems, he's gonna try to fix at least before he calls someone else. I got a little garbage can there. And now the back of this would be the jail side. that opens up, and that's going to reveal, we got just a little top walk over here, a couple security guys. This would be nurse handling area for the couple of staff nurses that they have here to take care of the prisoners. This guy's getting a shot. You can see he's an older individual, and this nurse is very happy to give it to him. Not sure, he may have been misbehaving. This nurse is a little scared of germs. And this security guy is loving his life. He'd be the kind of guy to say, when you ask him how he's doing, he's going to be like, living in paradise. Upstairs, we got the chief's office. And actually, I would say that's two chiefs, because we got that's a police chief, and then he's the head of the prison right there. And they have a espresso pot, or Keurig, in their office, but the rest of the cops can drink water. Yeah, this is their break room. And down here, we got the actual jail part. You can see we got a top walk there. That would be the segregation side right over here. They got real small cells. And then over here, the cells are a little bit bigger. They have a bed and a toilet in there. And you got 2 cells on this side also. Let's see if we can get in there. Oh, wonderful. And this the guy hanging on the window outside. And then here's the officer with his cool sunglasses. Looking cool as all get out. Got his key in his hand. Shut up in there. Officer, officer. I need a sick call. Alright, I'll get it for you on my next round. Coming downstairs. I got that inmate on the phone. I was going to make another phone. Had another red phone, and I lost it somewhere in the building process. So, probably going to get a couple more phones, line them up on the walls there. And maybe make a couple more inmates waiting in line for the phone. I got a little basketball hoop there. I can't get in there very well, but you can see it. Little ball. And you got the other officer right there. And this inmate somehow found a wrench, and he's going to hit him in the head. So hopefully the officer notices. That guy's minding his own business in the back, because you don't be a snitch in prison or jail. Because, you know, obviously they get stitches. That is pretty much everything. Like I said, it was a project of about a little less than 3 months. So it's actually for me, that's kind of fast, because I just build a little bit in between my other rest of my life. You know, I'll take an hour here, and then sometimes that turns into 4 hours. But so it was kind of a little bit every day. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can get a clear picture here. But anyway, good project. Definitely gonna keep it. Thanks for watching.